We back. Sorry I left y'all. Sorry I left y'all. I had to see what's going on with my live, man. It's not allowing me to go live with other people. I don't know. If you guys want to go live, excuse me. If you guys want to go live with me, just request it. Let me see if it's working. But yeah, man, like I was saying before, I just finished watching that third episode of Ozark. That shit is getting good. It's definitely getting into it. The One Savage Center is trying to go. There we go. Uh, there we go. Yo, yo. I can't see you, man. Oh, you guys, make sure you got your connection good.
Yo, yo, what's good, brother?
What's going on, my dude?
Bro, you don't even know. I'm hella excited to be on this live with you right now, G.
What's good, my man?
I'm at work right now, but I know it's all dark as shit.
Where you work at?
I do security, brother.
Oh, you being safe
Well,
out there, man, huh?
yeah, a little power plant, but I'm just, you know what I mean? I just want to tell you, bro, I appreciate everything you doing, bro. The fucking lyrics, you a mad inspiration. Like,
Thank
I
you,
don't know.
man.
Before you go and let everybody else get on your live, you mind if I spit a quick 16 for you?
No. We're not doing no rapping because if I let you do it, then everybody gonna want to rap and
Hey, I
things.
know. Hey, 100 though. I know you probably like, bruh. I'm tired of hearing motherfuckers be like they
I just
rap, but they trash, bro.
I will. I'm gonna designate a certain time where I can let people rap. I'm gonna have like a challenge where I can let people rap, and I'm
Bet.
gonna do that. But yeah, man, I appreciate you calling in, my dude.
Yeah, I appreciate the accept, bro. Stay safe, all right?
It's all love. Be safe, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, yeah, man. If I let y'all start rapping, man, it's gonna be too much, man. I can't. We having conversations. Yo,
What up?
what's going on, my dude?
You remember my face?
No, I
Right now.
don't.
Now I saw you in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. That's where you calling from?
Yep.
That's what's
We were
up,
talking
man.
about Packers and Niners.
How you guys doing out there, man?
A little rough after that 49ers spanking.
Hey, man.
That
Twice,
was,
two times.
yeah, I know it. I know it.
Was that? Oh yeah, that was right in the middle of the season too, huh? Yeah, when I was out there.
Yep.
Wait,
Started
so
snowing. Started snowing in Madison, Wisconsin.
yeah, man.
We were at
Nice,
Chiba Hut.
bro. Yeah, Chiba Hut. Yeah. Chiba Hut is
Yeah,
fire.
I was walking with you and Echo.
That's right. Yes, the snow start coming down. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
I was probably bothering you all drunk and shit.
Oh, you were the drunk dude that was all up in there. Yeah.
I just wanted to say my bad, but
It's
you
all
know,
love, my dude. That
I
was a
had to
fun
give you
show
love.
though, man. That was a good time.
Yep, I bought a couple of your CDs.
Appreciate it, my man. Thank
You
you.
already know. You already know.
It's all love, man.
Glad you remember. That's funny.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, man. What's up, man? You had any questions? Anything you want to talk about?
You ever talk with Tech?
With who?
Tech.
Tech Nine?
Yeah,
I know Tech. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I know him.
that's cool. You thinking of doing anything with him ever? Probably not.
Yeah, we've talked about it. Probably just the right song, you know what I mean? Just waiting to get the right song,
I feel you.
right beat.
You ever listen to Cess Crew?
Yeah, man, I've done songs with Sescrew.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Get busy.
You tripping, man.
I am tripping. You were on that UBI joint
Yeah, that's my man.
with Jaron Benton, wasn't he on that one too?
I think it was a few of us on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm tripping.
It's all good, man. You be safe out there, my dude.
You already know I just wanted to talk to you about that night.
Much love, my man. Have a good night, bro.
Hell yeah, brother.
Shout out to Madison, Wisconsin, man. Yes, sir. What's going on with my people, man? How y'all doing tonight, man? I'm just sitting in the house. I'm trying to break up Ozark so I don't watch it all in one night. I'm trying to just watch like 1 or 2 episodes a night. So at least, you know what I'm saying, that can get me through like 10 days of this quarantine. You know what I mean? Hello, hello. Marie. Love from San Diego. Peace of San Diego. Peace from the Chi-Town. Quarantine is treating me pretty good, man. Today I just recorded a new song. Just, you know what I mean, at the house. That's the good thing. I have my little studio set up here so I can record, do anything I need to do, send it out, get it mixed. Yeah, man. If you guys want to go live, make sure you guys request. I'm taking let's see if we can get James, the Savage one, on here. Let's see if your Wi-Fi is good enough, bro.
We go.
Bro, you got
there we go.
Man, your Wi-Fi is not good right now, bro.
Oh, it finally popped up. I'm seeing you clear. It's both sides are coming through.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on, my man?
Nothing much, brother. Nothing much. Just want to show respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole lot up here, bro, upstairs. You know what I'm saying? You way ahead of the game.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm an old school cat from Chicago, so, you know, I know, you know, dialect and intelligence and flow, bro, and it's appreciated. Salute you, bro.
Thank you, my man. Peace, man. That's what's up. I love
I'm heavy on them Ozarks, too.
What'd you say?
I said I'm heavy on them Ozarks, too, bro. I like that. The damn show is crazy, bro.
Yo, that show is wild, man. I only seen 3 episodes of this new season, so I'm excited. I'm trying to spread it out so I don't watch it all in one night.
Man, bro. It's just I couldn't help it, bro. You know, I live out in the woods, so you know what I'm saying. I just pop it on, you know, and stay in my zone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good.
And it helps pass the time. That's for sure.
You out in the woods. You ain't got to worry about the coronavirus. Ain't nobody out there to give it to you.
Exactly, bro. Life is operating on the norm, bro. I draw my water from a well. You know what I'm saying? Proper life. You feel me?
There you go.
So everything's all natural out here, bro.
There you go, man. You already your whole life is a quarantine.
Hey. That's what I try to tell people. Hey, look, I'm operating as normal, really. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we've been preparing, living below our means as it is, just to ensure, you know what I'm saying, survival. You feel me? No matter what happens. Government shut down, whatever they do. You know what I'm saying?
You good.
Preparation is key, my brother.
There you go, man. Well, be safe out there, man.
You too, man. Keep doing what you do, bro.
Much love.
I be watching regularly. You know that, bro. And you in my prayers daily, too.
Thank you, my brother.
Be easy.
Peace. Man. That's what's up, man. My brother said, I live out in the woods. I get my water from a motherfucking well. I hear you, man. You know, I can't live out in no motherfucking woods, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. That ain't no kind of living for me, my dude. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't living out in the motherfucking middle of nowhere. That ain't my lifestyle. I got to be around people. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I got to be around the people, man. You feel me? I'm a city boy, man. I got to be around the action. You know what I'm saying? If I got to lay low for a little while, we can lay low. Lay low. Yo. I can't see you, man. Yo.
Hey, what's up?
What up, fam?
What up, fam? What's up? Big fan right here. How you doing?
I'm good. How you
I'm
doing?
good. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just making some tea.
Yeah, why am I
Yo,
hearing an
why am
echo?
I hearing an echo? I don't know. I hope you're not.
All right, you got
All right,
what's going on,
what's
man?
going on, man? Not much. Just making some tea right now. You
Okay.
know, just hanging out.
Where you calling
Where you
from?
calling from? I'm over here in the North Bay.
Oh, okay. What,
Oh, okay.
Santa
What,
Rosa or
Santa
something?
Rosa or something? I'm in Novato.
Oh, okay. That's what's
Okay,
up.
that's what's up. Yeah, man. Just you know, staying in as we all are, hanging
Yes, sir.
out. Yes, sir. Me and my cousin came to see one of your shows at Brick and Mortar in the city.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
Man. That's what's up.
Couple years back.
You know, that's crazy.
You know, that's crazy. I was
I was
getting
gonna
ready.
do a
I
show
was going to
there,
do a show there,
but all this shit
but
came
all
up.
this
I was
shit
just like,
came up. I was just like,
you know what I'm saying? So
you
probably
know what
gonna
I'm
have to
saying?
do
So
that
probably
later
gonna
next
have to do that
year,
later
next
next
year,
year,
maybe. Who
next year,
knows?
maybe. Who knows? Yeah, I know. That's a nice little intimate spot. Like we were, you know, everyone
Yeah,
gets to be real close. It's cool.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Super cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. Well, thanks for
Yeah,
calling
bro.
in, my
Thanks for
guy.
calling in, my brother. Of course, man. Have a good one.
You
All
too,
right.
man. Be
You
safe.
too, man. Be safe. You too.
Yeah, that echo was ridiculous, man. I don't know what was going on. Um, you got bad Wi-Fi. What up? What up? What's up, everybody? Yeah, man. We just chilling, man. Um, gonna go live with some more people.
Yo,
Yo,
how
what up, bro?
you doing, Locksmith?
How you doing, man? I'm good.
You like my hat?
Nice.
I actually picked this up in San Francisco at your show.
Nice, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
I don't know if you remember me.
Which
That's
show?
Brick and Mortar for your.
Okay. Yeah, but the dude that just got off was just talking about he was at that show. That's what's up, man.
Mm,
Thank you, man. Where you calling from?
San Pablo.
Oh, okay, you right there in the rich damn near.
Yeah, pretty much. Like the
How you
city.
do? How you
City right.
doing, man? You taking it easy? You staying safe?
Yeah, not going out much, you know.
Yeah, man. I haven't been nowhere, man, other than just to, you know what I mean, grocery store, take out food, whatever, you know.
Where's your go-to for takeout?
Say that again.
Where's your go-to for takeout?
I haven't really been going to take out that much. I mean, I got some round table pizza the other night. Um, I mean, I've basically been cooking at home, and then I went to Vegan Mob, you know, over there in Oakland.
I
Um,
forgot who owns that place.
my homie Don Toriano, he owns that spot.
Oh, cause I see that place a lot. I see people posting about it.
Yeah, man, it's good, man. I mean, if you want like some kind of like vegan, like soul food or whatever, comfort food, it's a nice option. You know what I mean? If you don't want to eat actual meat, everything is plant based. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I seen Mr. Fab posting it the other day.
Yeah, man, that's the spot, man. Dar Toriano owns it. He used to be in a group, Fully Loaded, with Big Rich and Bailey. Those are my homies, man. I've been knowing them for over 15 years, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, from back in the day.
So I saw the couple posts ago with the exhibit.
Yes,
You
sir.
coming out with the exhibit?
Yep, I'm making the announcement tomorrow, man.
Mm, I can't wait for that.
Say it again.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, man, I'm excited about it. It's I think people are gonna be I think you're gonna like it, man. It's really dope. It's a
I
new
mean, I don't think there
song.
was a song that you put out that I didn't like.
Say that again.
I don't think there was a song that you put out that I didn't like.
That who put out?
that you put out that I didn't like.
Thank you, man. That means a lot. Yeah, I'm real excited, man. I've been working on a bunch of music. Even before this whole thing, I had been working. I was shooting a bunch of videos, so I'm glad I did that before all this kind of shit shut down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's when I played it.
And but then at home, I got my little studio, so I've been recording at the house. Anyway, today I actually just recorded a new song. I'm excited about that. So, yeah, man, we're gonna be good, man. Hopefully, after all this, I think this is gonna last for another, few weeks, maybe a month or so. We'll be good. Once everybody just calms down and let the medical professionals do what they do.
And help them flatten the curb. I mean, they say what, April
Exactly.
13th?
I think it's probably gonna be a little bit longer. I was talking to some people, my sister and other people I know who work in the medical field. And I think it's gonna take a while, but you got to think other parts of the country are doing a little bit worse or a little bit better than other parts. So I think after a couple of weeks, you're gonna see start other states and other cities start easing up on some of the things. So we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it going through till like May at least.
That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Because, they'll tell you it's going to be here till April 13th, but really they mean that's what they plan on having it. But
Some people, yeah. I mean, maybe if you live in North Dakota or something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But here in California, I mean, California is doing pretty good though, man. For it's big. We have what 60 million. We have the most populous state in this in the country. So we got what 60 million people and only like 5,000 coronavirus cases. You know what I'm saying? Only 130 deaths. So, I mean, that's still a lot. Obviously, we don't want anybody to die. But considering out of a population of 60 million, we're doing pretty good.
And
Considering
it's worldwide too.
it's worldwide, man. So it's over 700,000 people. We're gonna reach 1 million people with cases pretty soon. So California, considering all the circumstances, we're doing all right.
And there's not that many cases in the Bay Area, really.
It's not that many, man. And you look at West Contra Costa County, you look at Alameda County, we're doing all right, man. The whole California is doing all right. So let's just hope that we stay inside and the shit gets better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hopefully they'll, have some medications that they can use, antiviral medications, and hopefully a vaccine. And we'll be good, man. I think we're going to be good by summertime, man. Hopefully.
You like kombucha?
No, I don't drink kombucha.
Oh, it's like my favorite drink.
I don't drink nothing but water. I don't drink juice. I drink tea every now and again for my throat, but
Like green tea, ginger tea.
No, I usually drink herbal tea. So ginger tea is fine. Valerian tea I'll drink. Like throat coat, any kind of herbal tea. I don't drink nothing with caffeine. I try to stay away from the caffeine.
I see. Do you have your own studio at home?
I just got to hook up. I mean, I bought myself a nice mic. I got a nice interface, my computer, so I can do. I mean, I've recorded a lot of stuff at home, stuff that you've heard, but I always get it mixed in the. I always send it to. I don't mix it myself. I usually send it to my engineer, have him mix it and get it right. But I record a lot of stuff in the bigger studio. But since we stuck at home, might as well utilize it.
So you don't stay in Richmond no more, huh?
I live in Oakland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You like it better over there?
I haven't lived in Richmond, my family, my family still lives in Richmond, but I haven't lived in Richmond in a while.
So that's like when you were with the front lines.
Yeah, I grew up in Richmond. I'm from Richmond, but I don't live there anymore. But I live in the Bay.
I mean, you love the Bay, huh?
It's home, man, of course.
You ever been to or you ever lived like anywhere outside of Cali?
I never permanently moved to New York, but I was basically living there. Maybe, I would maybe spend like 2 months out there at a time, come home for a little while, go back, stay out there. But I never fully like completely picked up and left. So, but I consider New York like my second home.
I mean, you kind of spit like you're from New York, you know?
Okay, I mean, I've heard that before.
Because you don't really hear that much from like Bay Area, really.
I mean, that's you're entitled to that opinion. I don't know. I mean, I don't, I've heard it before. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you have
Yeah.
like a top 5 of like artists?
Yeah, man, I get tired of saying the top 5. It changes all the time right now. I'd say
Depends.
right now, I think I won't go into my all-time favorite top 5. I say that so much. I don't know. I just feel like it's just at this point it doesn't really matter. But I would say one of the most recent albums that I listened to that I liked a lot of newer artists is YBN Cordae.
Mm.
Um, I was listening to his album a lot, like for a few months, man. Like working out at the gym, like I was really on that. Um, as far as a young up and coming dude, I really like the fact that he could spit, but he's still doing like new type of shit. Um, and uh, and then before that, what kind of rap I was listening to? I was listening to West Side Boogie. I was listening to his album. Um, those probably, and then I was listening to Fat Joe and Dre's new album, that Family Ties. So those are probably like the last 3 rap albums that I was playing a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, I listened to that Fat Joe new
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, I like it, man. I think it's very well produced. I think the rapping is good. It's some nice, good, mature, grown up hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, let me go ahead and get off here and let some other people jump on here, man. I appreciate you though, bro.
All right, peace out.
Hey man, I'm gonna be coming back doing the show in the Bay soon, so make sure you come through.
I'll be there.
My
Definitely.
dude.
There's like a meet and greet too.
Appreciate you, my guy, man. Stay safe, man, please.
You too.
All right, dog. Yeah, man. Shout out to my homie from San Pablo. That's basically like Richmond, you know what I mean? We're gonna let some folks get on here. Some more people.
Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, God?
What's going on, my dude?
Man, nothing. Just chilling.
How you
I'm in the
feeling?
clouds. I can't lie. I'm in the clouds, but
It's
I'm in
all good.
good spirits, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you?
Man, I'm just maintaining, man. Just laying low at the crib. I was recording earlier. Went out and got some grocery shopping. Made some tacos. Now I said, man, let me just hop on the gram, see what everybody else is doing, make sure everybody's good. You know.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, it's funny. I seen you. Was it 2 years ago
Uh huh.
in Queens at the Melrose Ballroom, World Underground 2018 joint?
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, I was there. I actually was. I did the team backpack freestyle, but they never released that joint yet. I don't know why, but
Yeah, they've been slow about releasing stuff. I've seen them releasing some things recently, so
yeah,
hopefully they get all that footage out.
yeah. I was just like, man, like when I heard you spit up there, I was like, yo, I was like, what the hell? That's crazy. Like,
Thank
yo,
you.
you got flow, and I've been checking you out like since then. I'm like, all right, this dude, he spit.
Man, I
He
appreciate
spit.
it, my dude.
No doubt, man. Shit. Like, yo, me. Like I said, I did the whole rap thing. I
Mhm.
do it for the love. I'm not really trying to chase a dream or a deal or nothing like that. You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean? But it's definitely something that, you know what I'm saying, like I love doing, you know what I'm saying? Like at some point I'm probably gonna be like reaching out to people for like feature prices and stuff like that. Cause I
Hmm.
just do it for the love. I don't even care about like a career. Like keep it
I hear
real.
you. I hear you. That's what's
Yeah.
up, man. I mean, we all got to do what we got to do, man. You know what I mean?
Facts. You know what I mean? But
It's all good, man.
definitely.
You all right there, though? I mean, you out in New York right now?
Oh, nah, right now I'm actually in Delaware.
Okay, you in
So
Delaware. Okay, okay.
yeah,
But
not too
stay safe
far.
out there, man. It's wild out on the East Coast right now with this Corona shit.
Oh, it is. It is. We had some people die out here, and we got like a few cases actually. Like I think like a hundred something cases. I think in
Yeah,
Delaware.
man. Stay low, man. Stay in the house because I know a lot of people from New York is going up to Rhode Island and Connecticut and Delaware. So people, New York is like the hot spot because it's so condensed and so many people come
Yeah,
to New York, so they're exposed to more. So you be safe, man, and take care and stay low, bro.
absolutely. You do the same, God.
All right,
No
my man.
doubt.
Much love, bro.
Peace. Much love.
Shout out to the East Coast, man. All my people out there, man. Yeah, man. Y'all be safe, man, on the East Coast, man. It's a lot more large population in a smaller area. You know what I mean? You got to think California. California is as big as New York, Philadelphia, Maryland, Virginia, and North Carolina. Damn near like in South Carolina. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how big California is. So New York is a lot of people in a small fucking area. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. We're gonna let some more people go live. Yo,
Hi.
my old friend, how you doing there?
Pretty good. Chilling.
How you guys holding up? Where are you at again?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
How's you guys staying safe out there?
Well, I mean, I'm still an essential worker, so
Oh, what can I ask? What do you do for work?
UPS.
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
front line right now.
Say that again.
I'm like the front line right now besides the medical field, but
So are you actually out driving trucks and shit?
I'm loading them.
You're loading them. Okay, but you wearing gloves and stuff, right? Why you not wearing gloves?
I'm good.
You're just like, fuck it. I hear you, man. I hear you.
I mean,
You-
I stick to myself, so
Say that again.
I stick to myself, so like I'm pretty good on that, I think.
Yeah. I mean, long as I think the main, from my understanding is, and I've been watching and reading a lot about it, is like obviously the main form of transmission with this is when people go person to person contact. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in close proximity to somebody breathes on you or something like that, or you know, you can get it. So I think you'll be good, as long as you wash your hands when you come home from work.
Oh, I do it. I do it a lot, constantly.
Good. So what's up, man? Anything you want to talk about? You got some questions you want to ask? What's up?
You guys coming back to Pittsburgh anytime soon?
I don't know. I mean, right now nobody's doing nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody's doing nothing, but I hope so. You know what I'm saying? I know Webby is supposed to go back on the road. I'm not going with them. I'm just going to be like working on music and kind of like, because I feel like last year I was on the road so much that I wasn't able to make no music. So I was just like, it just so happened to work out. Like before even this whole Corona stuff happened, I was just like, yo, I'm just going to be working on music. I want to just stay home and record some music because I feel like last year I didn't get to record as much because so much on the road. So, but hopefully come back to Pittsburgh soon. That's the plan.
Well, do you ever plan on coming back with Webby and Echo? If they ever do it again together?
I'm sure we will at some point in time. I mean, I just recorded a new song with Webby and Echo, so.
Oh shit! So now, okay.
I don't know if I was supposed to say that.
Your secret's safe with me. I don't know about the rest of them, but I ain't gonna tell you.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah, but it's gonna be dope. I'm excited about it.
There's times whenever Echo will hop up on like his live, and I'll say hi to him, and he still remembers me, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, we remember people, man. I remember people that I meet. You know what I mean? I especially obnoxious people. You're not obnoxious, but I can't remember like the one dude just called in from Milwaukee, and I remember that dude because he was just like drunk the whole night. He like followed us all the way to like to the sandwich place, and I was like, yo, dude, you're fucking drunk. And they kicked him out. And I was like, oh, I do remember you. He's like, sorry, man. I was like, all right, dude, like, it's all good, man. Just try not to get so drunk in public, especially during the Corona outbreak.
Oh, dude, you probably remember my friend Jenna, because she was obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. She was super drunk, and she made me like follow you guys. Well, who was that? Dave Zombie. He asked me to come up to the hotel and just.
Wait, hold on. We can't be talking about don't put Dave on blast like that. Yo, Dave, I didn't say nothing, man. I didn't say nothing about that. I don't remember none of that.
My mouth is shut on what I know, but I'm
Damn, I didn't say that. That wasn't me, man. That wasn't me. I don't know nothing about what none of y'all was doing, but
no. We were just chilling.
yeah,
We
exactly. I don't know. I don't know.
in the lobby. You were there, and that was about it. And I was like, I gotta get to work the next day. I was like, I need to leave.
Yeah.
I almost ran out of gas and everything.
Yeah, man. You know, you gotta make sure you're essential now more than ever. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But we'll take care of yourself out there and be safe. I'm expecting my packages, so we need you.
Yeah, I'll be good.
Tell
Don't you
everybody
worry.
else and tell the rest of the gang in Pittsburgh what's up and stay safe and be healthy.
I definitely will.
Okay.
You too.
All right. Peace.
Bye.
Shout out to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, man. Shout out to yeah, she put Grieves. I didn't say yeah. Yo, man. She tried to put my dude on blast. Grieves, what's up, dude, man? I hope you're doing well. Grieves, man, what you doing, man? Hop on here, man. Come on, dog. Come on, Grievesy. Yo, man. Be out and about. We ready to you to come back to New Mexico. Yeah, man. I love New Mexico. New Mexico is super fun, man. Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Las Cruces. Las Cruces. Is it Las Cruces or Las Cruces? Yeah, man. I just requested Grieves, man.
Okay.
Yo,
Okay.
my guy.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, did you see that girl put that?
You were quick. You were super quick. I was like, oh no. Oh shit. That was fast, man.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Chilling, man. I'm losing my fucking mind in my house.
Can I ask you about that? Is that okay to ask you about that on live, about the whole tour? Because I know you guys were out on the road and then you had to like cancel a bunch of shows. So exactly what happened, man? Because were you on the road for a long time?
We were a weekend. So like
you did like 5 or 6 shows by that point?
Yeah, we did like 5 or 6 shows. One got canceled because of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a call. Oh, I'm dirty as shit. I got a call. I got a call on the way up to Canada, and they're shutting everything down. Live Nation is shutting everything down.
Wow.
And we're like, fuck, maybe we can squeeze one more show in. We squeezed another show in, but this was a 2-month tour. It was a bus tour.
I saw, man. I saw. I was just like, yo.
I lost. I mean, to be like discreet about it, I lost everything. I put everything I had into like prepping for the merch.
Yeah. Really trying to do everything the right way, have everything ready to go.
I stretched my whole year out until I hit that, and then I lost it all in a week. I got like fucking $35K worth of merch in my basement. Like
damn, man.
Fucking rough, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. I think but you know, you're gonna bounce back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna try to reschedule it or anything like that? Or
we're canceling that shit. Had to cancel it. It's too much to reschedule. It was a co-headlining tour too, so the money was already cut in half.
Gotcha.
So to now go and make that up with half the money, it's like it just doesn't really make any sense.
It's not worth it, yeah. But well, I mean, are there any positive? I mean, at least you got all the merch, so the next time you got on the road, you got plenty of merch.
Yeah, but that's just burning a hole in my pocket until then. So.
Until then, exactly. We all are, man. It's just like, fuck, bro. Like, because I mean, I was just talking about that for me. I personally, before any of this Corona shit came out, like at the end of last year, I was just like, you know what? I was on the road so much last year, like, I was on the road with Webby. I was on the road with Murs before that. Then I
Yeah,
was
you had a
doing
long year.
yeah, I was doing a bunch of shows, and I wasn't able. I did no recording. Like I literally did no recording until like November of last year,
Yeah.
until like you know what I mean.
Are you
And
doing that now?
so that's what I was just like, yo. So I had made the conscious decision that like, yo, next year I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna try to fall back from going out on the road as much as I can. Because I had offers to plan my own tour. I was gonna do my own tour, you know, like in like May. You know what I mean? And
Fucking
then I was just like, nah, you know, I was like, I'm gonna stick to what I said. I'm gonna try to finish these songs, put out more music. So my goal was just put out more music this year and fall back on touring and see what happens. And it just so happens that now you can't fucking go on tour. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then
So
like think about it. Let's say like, so I was talking with Jaybird from Rhymesayers about this the other day. It's like everything that we've known and everything, especially like on the level that I work at, it's not like a huge level, you know, like I have an agent, I'm able to clear holds and like do certain things, but I can't like swing my dick through and like, you know, it's not that big for me.
yeah.
So like half these agents or agencies are going to fire all of their junior agents first, which are people that like fuck with me, you know, like I'm not getting like top dog booking agents. So most of the people on my level are about to lose their agents when this whole thing is over. Yes. Hopefully not, but like if this keeps going, those are the first to go.
Yeah, because agents can't do nothing right now. The agencies can't do it. They can't book. They can't make no money. You know what I mean?
And when they do start making money again, they're not going to book people like me. They're going to book people that sell out, you know, 2,000-3,000 cap rooms because it's a waste of time. Exactly. It's a waste of everybody's time to be playing that small game again.
Yeah, yeah.
Half the promoters that we fuck with are going to go out of business. Like, it's going
to have an impact for sure. Yeah, man. But
mutate.
Say that again.
It's going to mutate.
You think it's going to mutate to something different?
I mean, it's still going to be the same thing, but the way that we've played it for the past decade or forever, you know? Yeah. But like,
it's going to change.
Yeah, I just want to keep my finger right on the pulse of it and just try to know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
The bigger acts will be okay.
I think you'll be good, man. I mean, like you said, obviously the bigger acts I mean, that's going to be the first priority. You know what I'm saying? When the bigger agencies or the agencies are going to book, because they're like, yo, this is our bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? We need to make these, you know what I mean, hundreds of thousands or millions before we start worrying about tens of thousands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, you never know. It might open the doors for different opportunities. It might bring up some new people in the game that might open, you know what I mean? For like other things. I just try to look at it from an optimistic point of view that you just never know what kind of doors it might open. You know what I'm saying? But we are going to have to adjust. I mean, that's the scary thing. It's just like, all right, well, what's going to happen for the next 5-6 months? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going to happen? That's why I got this, you know, just like you, I got a little set up at the house and I'm like, fuck it. I'm just about to just record my ass off. You know what I mean?
I'm making beats right now. I don't even know. I'm just stockpiling any kind of music.
Yes.
A long time ago, not a long time ago, but like a year ago, I sat down with a chef in Minneapolis and he brings this cocktail to me. And the first thing I noticed, I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Like the ice cube is like beautiful. It holds the whole glass and it's like, you can see all the way through it and it's a beautiful ice cube. And he's like, yeah, this guy that like had a bunch of businesses, he sold them all off and said, fuck it. And started making these ice cubes, and they've been wildly successful. And he just drives his car out to Wisconsin to this natural spring, fills up buckets, and makes ice. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, why would he do that? He's like, these are $5 an ice cube, and there's no waste, right? Like, so when ice melts, it just turns into water. You take the water, you make more ice. And so I was like, it hit me. I was like, you know, metaphorically, like, I need to make ice. All this music that I make, all these thoughts, all this like random beats that I make at 10 o'clock at night, you know, like I need to start figuring out ways to like do more with that. So I make ice.
Exactly. I mean, that was my mind frame even before this happened. I was just like, you know what? More music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I gotta start. And I shot a bunch. It's crazy too. It's like before all this shit happened, I shot a bunch of videos like last month. Like I was like shooting videos nonstop. Like I
So
had
you have
no.
content right now.
Yes, hella stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was just like,
That's crazy.
you know what I'm saying? I was just like, only because I was just like, well, I just want to put out music. I'm not gonna go out on the road. So let me just start getting busy, keeping myself busy. And but hopefully this shit don't last too long, man. I think another like month and a half, hopefully, because California, we're doing pretty good, man. We're not as bad as like New York.
Washington. Washington.
Washington is Washington.
Yeah, man.
But like compared to New York is wild.
Everybody's living on top of each other there, man.
That shit is like crazy, man. So hopefully the next month, man. Hopefully by June, maybe we'll be able to start move around a little bit.
Yeah.
But who knows, man? But yeah, man, I appreciate you though, bro.
I appreciate you too, man. I can't wait to see some of the new stuff.
Hell yeah, man. We're gonna have to get some work done, man.
I'm down. That's fucking all I'm doing right now. It's like, I mean, I'm doing this, like, I got this like merch sale going on to try to get rid of all that shit.
Yeah.
And like, you know, try to put a Band-Aid on a,
of course,
on a sword wound.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I'm just making music. I got a kid on the way too in August, so it's
what?
Yeah, man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got a kid on the way.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I got a baby boy coming, man.
Dude, fucking congratulations, man.
Yeah, wild time. So the whole game's changing for me anyways. So it's
man, I look, bro, I think you're amazing at what you do. Amazing artist, amazing performer. I have no doubt that whatever the case is, you're gonna excel at whatever you do, man. So
thank you, man.
I got faith in you. I know shit is like tough for us all, but you're still in a great position. If you guys don't know, Grieves is a dope artist, man. I toured with him. He's an incredible artist, incredible producer, and he's an overall great guy. So please go stream his music, buy his merch. He's dope. And I got nothing but faith in you, bro.
Thank you, man. I think cats, especially like us that have been doing this for a while, like we're not afraid to do the work. You
exactly.
know? Like, the internet didn't make us, so it's
exactly.
Like, I feel like when this happens and this whole renaissance comes back around, or whatever happens after this whole thing is done, it's not like I haven't done it before.
Exactly. You know? It's always some shit, man. It's always something. I remember back, I mean, bro, I was doing shit. This shows you how long we've been doing it. I was doing shit back when 9/11 happened. You know what I'm saying? I remember after 9/11, I was just
that succeeds me a little bit. I was like, I was in high school. I was writing shit, but I wasn't out there.
Let me tell you something, bro. 9/11 happened. You know where I was at the night that 9/11 happened? Or the morning that 9/11, because that was in New York. So that was like 6 o'clock in the morning in New York or something, right?
Yeah.
I was at a mansion with Will.I.Am and the Black Eyed Peas.
What?
I was at a mansion in Northern
Did you guys find out together?
Say that again?
Did like everybody find out when you were there?
All right, bro. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So my homie was just like, "Yo, I played your demo," because I hadn't had no music out, but I had like a demo. And my boy was like, "Yo, I played your demo for the Black Eyed Peas." I was like, "Really?" And this is before the Black Eyed Peas was like super big. This is before.
Yeah, that's when they were kind of undergroundy.
Yeah, before Fergie joined the group, right?
Yeah, I fucked with him.
Exactly. And he was like, "Yo, Will.I.Am wants to meet you. You got to come up here right now." I was like, "All right, fuck it." So I drove like an hour and a half, you know what I'm saying, up to me and my boy. We drove up to they had rented some big house like right on the water up in Northern California, like in the North Bay somewhere. So we went out there and he played us all that shit from like with Justin Timberlake and Fergie. Like that's just when they were about to start doing this shit with Fergie. And he was playing, he was quoting my lyrics like, "Yo, when you said this," he was playing, he's like, "I've been listening to your tape, your demo over and over again." I was like, "Oh shit." So we sat there and my boy was playing in beats. He was like, "Yo, I like this beat." And we just like was building like, and then he was like, "All right, man, here's my number. Let's stay in contact." I was like, "Oh, good." I drive home and I turn on the news, and it's like 5 o'clock in the morning or something. You know what I'm saying? By the time I get home, and fucking 9/11 happened, and it was just like the craziest shit. So that's why I'll never forget that. It was like the fucking morning of 9/11, bro. Like And I remember like we had like all these showcases we wanted to do and all that kind of shit, but it was just like everybody felt kind of weird about even like doing anything because it was just like this weird period in time, like everything kind of stopped, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I got faith that we'll be okay, man. We just gotta, you know, don't panic, keep the faith, and we'll be all right.
Yeah, man. Me too.
My brother, man. Thank
Good
you,
to
bro.
see you, man.
Absolutely. We'll be in touch, man.
Yes, sir.
Much love.
Peace.
Shout out to young Grieves up in this motherfucker, man. Up there in Washington, man. He's gonna be all right, man. Congrats, man. If you guys don't know, please go to Grieves, man. His music is dope. He's an incredible artist, singer, producer. Just an overall great guy, man. Yeah, man. Yo, Big John, what up, bro? You see homegirl put Dave on blast. All right, I'm done. But yo, how you guys doing, man? Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Make sure you guys hit me up on the live stream, man. I'm going live with some people. Trippy J, what up? What up?
What's happening, Luck?
What's up, my dude?
What's happening? Just chilling, man. This corona is crazy.
Where you
Been
calling
stuck in
from, man?
Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh shit, you in Ohio?
Yeah, Youngstown. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm far away, man. I'm way
Yeah,
far.
Ohio's a depressing place anyway, man. So
Yeah, I know. No, like, no. It's been crazy out here. Like the whole corona thing. Like, been stuck in the house. Like, there's only like a couple gas stations open. There's like hardly nowhere open at all. It's just been crazy, man.
well,
It's been
man, you
crazy.
know, it's just some of the things sometimes what you got to do, man. We got to be thankful that our government we have enough information and we know, like, hey, let's slow things down. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so the hospitals don't get overrun with people going in at one time. And in the meantime, you know, let the medical professionals do what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But other than that, man, what else is going on, bro?
No, just been chilling. I actually got laid off work because I'm in a shipping department. So we may not go back to like either Wednesday. I don't know yet, but I kind of work towards Cleveland. I work with boxes and shit. So like, you know, so there's like no telling when we're gonna go back, but they laid off right now. But other than that though, man, I'm a big fan. The first time I literally ever found out about you is when you battled Disaster.
Yeah.
Disaster, the very first battle.
Yeah.
Big question though, if he asked you to do a rematch, would you rematch him in a battle?
You know, right now, man, my main I mean, I haven't battled in 10 years, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I won't, like I said before, I'll never say never, but right now that's definitely not my that's not my focus. You know, like I haven't even watched a rap battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't even, you know what I mean? It gets to a point, man, like you just unless it's like when I was battle rapping, when I was battle rapping, I wasn't even getting paid. I was just doing it because I loved doing it. It was fun.
Really? For real? Damn.
Yeah, I was just doing it, man. Like I was just doing it because I wanted to get my name out there. I wanted to battle. I wanted to show people that I was dope. I was passionate about it. And then once I stopped being excited about it, I stopped doing it. So now, you know, maybe if somebody offered me a considerable amount of money, but even then, I wouldn't just do it for money. I would have to do it because it was
because you want to, because you.
It would be something I have to be excited about. So shout out to Disaster. Shout out to all the guys, Loaded Lux, all the guys who are still out there killing it. I have nothing but respect. But I respect battle rap too much to just think I can just jump back in there without, you know what I mean? Like I don't even watch it. So I respect the art form too much to think, oh, I'm just gonna jump back in here and just battle rapping. You know,
exactly.
Go about my way. So
yeah.
So, but like I said, who knows? Tomorrow I might wake up and be like, I want to battle rap. So who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Locksmith. Thank you. I appreciate it. Stay safe, man.
It's
Stay
all love,
safe.
dude.
Yeah, all love.
Be well.
Yeah.
Yo, somebody's outside yodeling. Yo, Corona got us doing some wild shit. Oh man, like literally somebody's out there going, yo, like I can't even do it. Like a woman out there doing some yodeling beats, yodeling, singing, literally like I can't do it. I don't know, I sound crazy.
Yo.
Yo, what up?
Dang, man, I didn't even know you were gonna accept me, to be honest, man.
What's up, my dude?
What's good, brother? How's everything, man?
Man, everything is good, man. You know, life is good, man. We in a weird time right now, but
Of
I
course,
feel
of course.
I feel optimistic. I feel good, man. You know what I mean?
No, of course, man. You know, I mean, no disrespect to the fans, but you know, it's always about them when you're asking how they doing. I'm like, man, how are you doing personally, man? How's you, you know, mentally and emotionally? You know what I mean?
Overall, I think I'm doing well, man. Not too much has changed. My
Gotcha.
my father is older. You know, my father is in his 70s. You know what I'm saying?
No, of
So
course.
I don't want to. I haven't. I mean, I talk to him every day, but I haven't been over to visit him just because I'm just like, all right, I want to be safe.
Of
I mean,
course.
I don't think I have it. You know what I'm saying, or anything like that. But you just never know. You know what I'm
No, you
saying?
gotta take precautions, you know?
You got to take precautions. So I talk to my dad every day. My dad is a super healthy guy too, so I'm happy about
Hey,
that.
man.
So he's in great health, but you know, you just got to be cautious. So that's the main thing I worry about. I worry about my
Right.
dad, but he's good. But other than that, man, I just been at home working, man. You know what I mean? Just writing, recording music. I'm more concerned about
Right.
like, all right, like you know, I've been working on graphic art design, working on my music, going back and forth editing videos and stuff like that. So that's kind of where my mind has been on working, because I figure like, hey man, people sitting at home, I might as well give them something to listen to. You know what I mean?
Right. Of course. No, of course, man. Of course. I think
So
that's
yeah,
what everybody's doing here, man. You know, everybody's just at home doing nothing. I mean, besides the
exactly.
people that are actually working, you know, God bless them and everything.
Of course,
So,
of
you know,
course. Yeah. I mean,
man.
we need to stay at home so the medical professionals can do what they do, so we don't overrun what they doing. You know what I mean?
No, of course, of course. You know, I'm getting tired of all this Corona stuff, man. You know, every day it's always something, always something.
Exactly. I think we're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be all right. You know,
Of course, man. Of course.
much more people are recovering from it. You know what I mean? So we just need to be safe, and we don't expose anybody else or expose ourselves. We be all right.
Of course, man. Of course. You know, of course, I'm a big fan out here, man. You know, I'm actually from Puerto Rico, but you know, I'm living in Maryland right now.
That's what's up,
So,
man.
you know, big fan. The first time I saw you was back in a couple years ago, back in Athens, and then I saw
Oh
you in
shit,
Philly.
Athens.
Yeah, I was out there in Georgia for a little bit, living out there, and then
That's what's up.
I saw you out there, and that was fun. And then I saw you in Philly like a couple years back.
That's
As well.
dope. Yeah, I was just in Baltimore though last year when I was up there with Jaron and Webby.
I missed that out, man. I missed out. I was out working in New Mexico, man, for some training.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, man, I missed the locksmith and all that stuff. I was like, damn, man. So you know.
It's all good, man. I'll be back, man, for sure. I'll be back.
No,
Absolutely.
of course, man. If you're out here, the DMV area, or whatever, man, I'm about to be out there because you know, big fan.
I love the DMV, man. I love the DMV.
Yeah, man. Much love, man. But you know, hey, I got a question, man. Of course, you know, I got a question.
Please, man, please.
I know you have a lot of songs. You made a lot of songs over time and everything, and I love all your albums. But like,
thank you.
What's your favorite songs that you know you just cruising around and pops up that are your songs? You know that stick to you.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna pick a favorite song from each album.
Okay, all right, deal.
For my mixtape, The Green Box, my favorite song is Fleming Street. You ever hear that?
Classic.
Yeah, I love that
Classic.
song.
I love it, man.
I love that song. That's my favorite song on that album. Shout out to Mike Top Notch. He produced that.
Right.
Along with Brady Watt, because Brady played the bass on that. So shout out to my boy Brady. And then on 1,000 Cuts, hardest song ever. Hardest song ever. Just because that song just means so much to me.
You connect with it, yeah.
I mean, it just like I had to write that song for my own therapeutic reasons. You know what I mean?
No, of course, respect, yeah.
So, you know, and I produced that song along with my boy Mike Blankenship, Mike Top Notch. Like you know what I mean? I had live bass player, I had
Damn.
live guitar, all these different things put into it. Like we really put that
It was
together.
beautiful. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
I was just so happy. Like to me, that's a perfect song. And Leah Ticey, she came and sung the
Oh
hook.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we wrote that hook together. I went and sat at her house. You know, she talked about how she had been through similar stuff, so it really connected with her to
Nice.
write that song. So that song means a lot to me. Also on that album, Imperfect. That
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah, that song. Though those are my top. Like those are like the first two songs I made for that album. So they just mean a lot. They just meant a lot to me.
That's great.
Um, then we get the Lofty Goals. Oh, man, like damn near every song on Lofty Goals, man. Like that.
All of my bangers, man. All of my bangers.
To this day, man, everybody says that's their favorite album. I mean, and you know, I kind of see why. I don't know why. I just was in a really, I would say mentally and spiritually, I was just in a really, I was probably say I was the happiest I've ever been making that album. I don't know why.
That's
I
what's
try
up.
to go back and think, like I just broke up with I was in a relationship with a woman. We lived together for 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
3.5 years. And I wrote that album right when we were breaking up or right when we broke up. So maybe I was just happy to be
Damn.
maybe I was just happy to be single again. Like I don't
Yeah. You know.
I don't know, man. You know, you would think you would be depressed. I don't know, but I was just like happy.
Right. Of course.
I was just excited. I don't know. You know what? Because I just feel like that was maybe like the biggest up until that point. That was the biggest like change in my career. Like I had been on tour. I had done all these. So I just had less worries. And I just felt really good. So I
Right.
feel like that came through in the music.
Well, that's good. I mean, it came out a positive way, you know, for you. So that's a good thing, you know.
Yeah,
It's
man.
good.
So yeah, man. So, but I would say probably my favorite song on that album is probably Boxes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. I connected with that too, man. I remember I was going through a breakup, man, and everything. And
Yeah,
you've
man.
helped me a lot, man. You've helped me a lot, man.
Thank
Spiritually,
you,
you know,
man. Yeah,
emotionally.
boxes and lessons. Those two. Those are definitely my
Oh yeah.
favorite. And then when we get to Olive Branch, Nobody for sure. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Yeah.
Nobody. And
A
that's
lot of
crazy.
energy.
Yeah, man. Like Kato did that beat. Kato sent me a few beats, and I heard that one, and I automatically liked it. I was like, oh yeah. But you know what? I was just like, I don't know. And then I played it for a friend of mine, and she was like, that beat is fucking hard. I was like, you like it? She was like, yeah. I was like,
Hell
okay.
yeah, it was.
Because for me, a lot of times, you know, I always got to play beats. To me, that's the hardest thing for me. Like, if I'm not producing it, it's like I need to play
Mm-hmm.
beats for other people. I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's why I think the new music that I'm putting out is going to be really good because I was on the road last year and I wasn't writing a lot of songs. I wasn't writing a lot when I was on the road, but I was playing beats. So I'd be in the car with like Jaron Benton or Echo, and I'd be like, "Yo, what do you think of
Damn.
this beat?" And they'd be like, "Yo, that shit is banging." I'd be like, "Okay." So then I'd be like, "All right, I know that's good." You know what I mean? I see the
Yeah.
reaction because I'm playing, so I want to get other people's opinions. Like, what do you think of this beat? And they're like, "Oh, that's cool." And I'd be like, "Okay." What do you think of this beat? Yo, that shit is crazy. I'd be like, "All right." So then I know. So that's one of the things. And then I feel like my last project, Ali,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like overall like that's the best album just because I just feel like the production was just next level on that project.
Got
I
you.
feel like it's so many bangers on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess probably my favorite song is Clouds. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Yeah, that's a good
Clouds.
thing, man. All the songs you pick are great, man. Like they're awesome, man.
Yeah, Clouds and um, the song uh, how can I not even remember my own song?
Exactly.
You fake as fuck. You come around because you fake as fuck. I'm
Oh
so
yeah,
mad that you fake as fuck. How do I not remember my own? Selfish. Yeah,
Selfish. Yes.
Yeah. Selfish. So those are probably my favorite songs on that project. Yeah, man. So
Hey man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Cause I'd be like, I listen to your music and then like it's like it'd be like years since I haven't heard a song from
yeah,
you, and then from your old albums, and it pops up. I'm like, man, it's my favorite song. I always always connect to, you know.
yeah. Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. That's what you do, man. You hope to make timeless music that people can. All right, can you guys hear me now? If you guys can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Okay, cool. Maybe I was on live for too long. But anyway, like I was saying, these are my favorite snacks. It's the little individual cashews and cranberries at Trader Joe's. I love these fucking things. Somebody said, what is it? Whatever you might want it to be. Yes, I have, man. Have I been on Sway's bedroom bars? Yeah, man. It's in my profile. So I'll remember the next time you come to Canada. I need to come back to Canada. Hold on one second. My nose is itching. How did 9/11 affect the music industry? What I'm snacking on, I just told y'all these little cashews, almonds, and cranberries from Trader Joe's. I love it. It's called Handful of Cashews. So they're like little individually packed cashews. But if you guys want to ask me some questions, you can go live with me. I'm letting people go live.
What's going on, Lot?
Yo, what up, bro?
What's good, G, bro? I'm just chilling, you know, cooling.
Where you calling from?
PA.
Pennsylvania?
You know? Yeah.
What part?
Fucking Harrisburg. Close to Harrisburg. It's like Camp Hill. It's like a small ass town, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, man? Did you have any questions you wanted to ask?
Bro, I'm just like, yo, like, are you ever gonna battle rap again?
Somebody just asked me that, and my response is, right now it's not something I'm looking to do, but I never say never. Who knows?
Real shit, yeah, bro. Cause I was watching them battles, bro. You and Daylight went at it, bro. That shit was fucking, bro. Like that was back then, bro. I could like imagine it now, like, bro. If you battle rapping now, bro, like that shit would be crazy.
Yeah, man. I haven't even watched battle rap in a long time, so
for real.
For me to battle rap again, it would take a lot.
I feel you, yeah. Like you and Daylight, you talk with Daylight?
We've messaged before, but I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. It's all love, man.
Yo,
what's up?
I was gonna say bro, like I don't know if you like want to like, I don't know if this is like what you want to talk about or like whatever, like, but like the coronavirus, like, bro, it's like 5G, bro. That's 5G.
Yeah, I've heard that theory. I don't know how much substantial evidence there is to back that up, but I've heard a theory where 5G creates respiratory problems. It makes you more susceptible to respiratory diseases.
Bro, 5G kills birds, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit kills insects, bro.
I don't know if they're. Look, let me explain.
Birds, insects.
Let me finish what I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah.
I've heard that theory, and from my understanding, I haven't seen enough substantial studies and evidence to back that up to say the coronavirus is caused by the increase in 5G networks.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know if it's caused by the 5G, but like it's definitely like it's definitely a distraction for them to set up the fucking 5G, bro. It's definitely like a distraction type thing.
What do you mean? They're already setting up 5G. There's no distraction about that.
Like, bro, they don't want like people to like, bro, because like people are waking up, bro. Like people are waking up. Like people are starting to realize and like what the fuck is going on and shit. Like it's like a mass awakening, and it's like,
I don't know what that means. I mean,
bro, it's like, yeah, I don't know if you'd understand.
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Bro, it's just like a whole bunch of like fucking woke shit. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I mean, people are waking it up and falling asleep forever. I mean, that's been going on throughout time. I mean, you know, rich people are always going to try to get richer. So, I mean, whether it's using 5G or whether it's using oil, whatever. I mean, it ain't nothing new. But I don't. You know, I know a lot of people have these theories about certain things. I'm just one of those people that I need to see substantial evidence or something for me to believe that whatever theory is whatever it is. You know?
Yeah, I
You
feel
know,
you. Nah, because like I saw you were like obviously in your freestyles and shit, like you talk about like chemtrails and shit, you know, like, so I'm like, oh, bro, like you know, he knows what he's talking about and shit, like, you know.
Mhm.
So you know, I'm hop in and talk about fucking 5G and whatnot. Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like I said, I've seen the theories, people talking about 5Gs, and although it does make a compelling case, I just personally have not seen enough information or studies to say that 5G. I've seen theories where people are saying that 5G networks, because of the advent of 5G networks, is making people more susceptible to respiratory illnesses, and that's why the coronavirus is having such a large impact because of
right.
5G. I haven't seen a study on that convinced me enough to buy into that, although I did find the information very interesting and compelling.
I feel, yeah, like the waves, the EMF waves, like, bro, that shit, like, bro, it causes cancer. Like, it causes cancer. It causes memory loss. It causes, like, oh, bro, it's killed birds, dog. Like, literally.
Well, a lot of things causes cancer.
Dog, but this is 5G, bro. This is high radiation, dog. Fucking waves, EMF waves. It's like fucking, it's like microwave. It's like a microwave, bro. It's like we all being microwaved. Like,
well, I mean, we all, you know, like I said,
you know what I mean?
A lot of things cause cancer. I mean, I would say that.
Well, that's true, yeah, of course. Like, cause the fucking GMOs and shit. Like, yeah.
So,
but like,
yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying,
we
the 5G, bro. The 5G, that
5G,
shit, that shit does too, bro. The waves.
Like I said, if you show me a study that shows me enough substantial evidence that says that 5G is causing X, Y, and Z, then
yeah, I can link you some shit.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So if I see enough evidence that shows me, I'm talking about real studies, not just saying like, yo, since 5G came up, these many things have happened. I mean, I can link a lot of things with that. And I'm not saying it's not true. Yeah. I'm just saying I have not seen enough to say that, oh, 5G is the culprit behind doing all these things.
No doubt, but it's definitely the fucking martial law and the fucking new world order. That's what that shit is. The coronavirus is definitely a part of that shit, bro.
Well, like I said, I've heard a lot of theories. I would have to see some evidence for that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I try not to go down these black holes of like theories of like, oh, you know what I mean? This is all part of this, because I hear one person saying this theory and another person saying this theory. I'm just kind of a person, I like to make up my own mind based on the evidence and the facts that I receive. So right now, I haven't seen enough evidence to make me say, oh yeah, that's what it is. So it's all good, my dude. I appreciate you hopping on here, my guy.
No doubt. Yeah.
You be safe out there in PA, man.
You too, man.
All right, man. Stay away from the 5G towers.
No doubt, bro.
Oh man, yeah, man. I don't know, man. With the conspiracy theories, I'm just not one of those people, man. I had somebody trying to tell me that that the Earth was flat. Um, you know what I mean? You know, I get 5G is the thing. Everybody's 5G is killing us. I mean, there's a lot of shit that's killing us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I will tell you this. You guys better be careful with smoking weed because the coronavirus is a respiratory illness. So, you know, putting any kind of smoke in your lungs, from what I heard, is making you more susceptible to any kind of respiratory issues. So all my fellow weed smokers, I don't smoke, but all you guys who do smoke, be careful. I mean, obviously we all need to be careful whether you smoke or you don't, but because this is a respiratory illness, putting in any kind of smoke and holding it in your lungs can be, you know, we never know, it could be detrimental. You know what I'm saying? It could be, you know, it could be a detriment. So, but yeah, man. We're gonna let some more folks. Yo,
Yeah, what's up, Lock?
what's going on, my dude?
Good, how are you?
You got them good wireless ear pods, huh?
Oh yeah, AirPods. Oh yeah, I gotta keep them in.
You got that good money, man. Lend me $5, man.
Yeah, that's a flex. Uh, that's crazy.
I
Yeah, I got
personally,
some
won't, I
questions.
personally, I personally won't buy those because I just feel like I'm gonna lose them.
I mean, I've lost them 2 times, but like you can, there's like ways to find them.
And I feel like they're gonna fall out my ear.
I thought so too, but like they're really handy if you're like working out in the gym and stuff.
So
Like,
they don't fall out your ear when you're working out?
nah, when I run miles and stuff. They stay in. It's crazy.
Okay, maybe that's worth, because that's the only thing I was worried. I was like, yo, I'm working out. I don't want shit to fall and go inside the treadmill, or you know what I mean, or some shit.
Yeah, yeah, brother. I got a few questions.
What's up, man?
All right. Well, it's more like technical stuff. So
It's all good,
I'm
man.
a big fan of your music,
Thank you.
especially some of my favorite songs like House of Games 2,
Thank you.
and love that song with Murs. I think it's called Stars in the new album.
Stars.
And yeah, Stars.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking like I'm listening to these songs and your verses. Why don't newer rappers like incorporate like alliteration or like assonance? Like what's that bar you had? It's like paralyzed in a portrait of pure paralysis, pounding the concrete, my feet was covered up in calluses. Like that's crazy. That's
Hmm.
so much going on right now in that sentence, like that 2 bar frame.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, why isn't that like popping?
So you're asking, why isn't that style of rapping more popular?
Yeah, or is it just because like it doesn't appeal to the mainstream because it's not easy to digest?
Well, you know, man, I don't have the answer to that question, but I can give you my assessment of
Okay.
the way things are. And I think there are many levels to this. Now, if you look at the most I don't know where to start with this. You gotta ask me more specific questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be
Okay.
specific. You gotta be specific, like, because we can converse about that, and I don't know. I can go into a lot of different tangents. So be specific. Like, ask me a specific question, and I'll give you a specific answer. If you ask me a broad answer, I can just give you an answer, but it might not really answer anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know
All
exactly
right.
what you're asking me. So you got to be more specific in what you're asking me.
Okay, I guess like it kind of boils down to like, well, there's a difference between like the subject matter that you like rap about compared to like, I mean, I love the baby, but like
Okay.
his
Okay.
songs
Let me
go
let me
hard.
stop you right here.
Okay.
Let me stop you. So somebody in the comments just said, because it doesn't sell. Duh. Now I have a problem with that, because I if you actually look at it, that's not the case. Um, he's saying like lyricism or people who have like this particular type of music doesn't sell. But if you look at the most popular, like obviously the biggest artists in hip hop, they are rappers that actually rap. Like you look at Kendrick Lamar, you look at
J. Cole.
J. Cole. These are people who actually, are rappers that actually rap. I just feel like right now the new wave is there's a wave where people are more into more melodic stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you look
Okay.
at some of the most popular rappers, quote unquote rappers, let's just take a younger generation. I'll take a up and coming rapper or a newer rapper. I wouldn't call him up and coming because obviously he's very popular. But let's take somebody like A Boogie, right? A Boogie with the hoodie. I personally like A Boogie's music. I think some of it is really good. I love that look back at it, but it's more of a melodic song than it is rapping. You know what I'm saying? So they're
Yeah.
really kind of doing like a quad. They're kind of, you know what they're doing? They're doing with, and you're too young to remember this, but anybody who's like, who's around in the 90s and stuff, who's a little bit older, 25, 30 years and older, they'll know like BBD. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there was this group called BBD that got real popular in the 90s. They were a part of New Edition. They were like a singing group. And then once they split up, BBD formed their own group, and they were kind of like singing, but they weren't the best singers and they weren't the best rappers, but they just made good music and people liked it because it was kind of like hip hop influenced R&B. And that's kind of like that's like kind of the wave right now. For like the last 4 or 5 years, it's been more like, you know what I'm saying? Gonna wanna know, no, da na 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 na. You know what I mean? It's more like melodic stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like good music is good music. So when I look at people like A Boogie with the Hoodie, Post Malone, it's like hip hop influence, but it's really more melodic because they're not really rapping. You know what I'm saying? They're more singing. But when you look at hip hop itself, when you look at the biggest iconic artists, people who are making the biggest impact, you're looking at J. Cole, you're looking at Kendrick Lamar, you're still looking at Jay-Z, you're looking at Kanye West, you're looking at Big Sean, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that is more like what you would consider traditional rapping. And they're the biggest artists. But of course, the new wave of the new up and coming guys right now, they're singing more than they're rapping. So, you know what I'm saying? The flow, it's more about the melody than it is actual about the rhyming of words. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my take on it.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's the
You
new
got
wave.
any
And
the
there's
new
nothing wrong
wave?
with that.
No, I fuck with it. You got any songs planned in the future with like, I don't know, King Los, maybe Hops or I don't even know, Horseshoe Gang, any of those rappers?
Yeah, we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Los, he hit me up. We've talked about it. Me and Hobson have talked about it. So hopefully we'll just get it done. You know what I'm saying? It's just about finding the right song and finding the right track, and you know what I mean, and finding time to do it. So I think it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Both of those guys are dope.
All right on. You said there's a new album coming out 2020, 2021?
We got some new music coming out for sure. Actually, I'm gonna announce my new song tomorrow. So
bad.
yeah, so it's gonna be you'll be able to pre-save it and be ready to go, man. We got a lot of music coming in the pipeline.
All right, well, we got you with the streams.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, my man.
Yeah, no worries.
Be safe, bro.
Peace. All right, peace, brother.
Shout out to that homie, man. He has some good questions. Anybody want to jump on here and ask some questions?
Yo, what's good?
What up, bro?
Hey, I was in Orlando. I was wearing the coveralls.
Okay. I don't remember that, but what's up with it, man?
How you not remember that shit? It was me, you, Echo, and Jaron Benton. Jaron Benton's like, I fuck with those.
The coverall? Trying to remember Orlando. That was that real kind of like I remember that spot in Orlando, but I don't remember you. I'm sorry, man.
That's cool. That's cool.
What's up? It's all love. What's up with it though?
What's good?
What's up, man? You had some questions you want to ask? What's up?
I got a couple questions.
What's up?
For one, all right, I'm gonna hit you nice, and I'm gonna hit you a little bit angry. So for
You gonna
one,
hit me nice? All right.
why haven't you I don't know. I don't have nothing angry. Your freestyle was nice with Sway.
Okay, thank you.
Sick. It was sick. My only complaint is why is it a lot of your shit go racially?
Say it again.
I said, why does a lot of your shit go racially? Like, why is
You have to be more specific.
I'm trying to think of my favorite song. I got that shit. I'm actually. I'll send you a screenshot and the thing. I'm like one of your 1% listeners on Spotify.
Okay. But you saying me, why do my shit go racially? You have to. That's not really a
white, black, Muslim, everything else. Like, okay, so I was in the military. I've been overseas, several times to the Middle East and stuff. Salam alaikum,
Walaikum salam.
There you go. That's a good response. But just curious, why is that a topic of your rapping like most of the time? Like in a lot of your songs, it goes to
but like I said,
it goes to injustice a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of injustice of things that don't pertain to me and you personally. And I can say that from experience.
Okay. So what you're doing is you're not asking me a question, you're telling me what I'm doing. So you have to ask me specifically about, hey, what does this mean or what are that? Because sometimes this is just coming from an artist standpoint. Sometimes when an artist puts out his art, the people who are witnessing his art are interpreting it one way that I have no idea the way you're interpreting it. So you might be like, yo, why are you saying this? And and I'd be like, well, what do you mean? Well, you said this. And I'd be like, well, no, that's not really what I said this. So you may be interpreting my art one way. So you have to ask me specifically a specific question. You can't just say, why are you going racial? Or why are you speaking on, if you're asking me generally, why do I speak on racial topics? Because race is a part of the world. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you ask me specifically, I think you should ask me specifically, what did you mean by this? Or what did you mean when you said this? And then I could answer you. But you know what I mean? So it's hard for me to answer your question if you're not being specific. You know what I mean?
Like, I respect the skill set. I respect the metaphors, everything. Like the way that you rhyme. Whenever I talk to everybody, I say, yo, check out Lock. Lock got it on. He's got it on everything, but like topic matter and everything else. I'm just curious as to why that is what you lean on to rap about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you have like a ton of things. Well, no, I'm not necessarily sure.
Well, let me ask you a question though. Like, I mean, I don't know how much of my music that you've heard, but I talk about a lot of different stuff. I talk about my relationships. I talk about being molested when I was a child. I talk about my father. I talk about my mother. I talk about my friends. I talk about growing up in the street. So I don't just talk about.
No, I think that's fly. But I'm saying, well.
So maybe you're just hearing one thing. I'm not familiar with how much of my actual music that you've listened to, but I can tell you as an artist, I just do what I feel. So maybe it's just not something that you identify with. That's just like if I was listening to another rapper and they just talk about video games or comic book stuff. I'm like, well, I'm not really into comic books, so I can't really identify with it. So then maybe their music just isn't for me. There's nothing I can do about that. But I'm a person who is, I'm half black, I'm half Persian. So the reality that I live in, that I've dealt with, may not be the same reality that someone else has experienced. So maybe they can identify with it. You know what I mean?
Is it mostly racial though?
Say that again?
I said, is it mostly racial though?
Is what mostly racial?
Your topic discussion.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But the way you interpret it, you might interpret it that way, but I don't. But I just, you know what I mean? Like if you looked at my album, I would say to look at my album and be like, okay, what songs are racial? Like I said, I don't know what you're listening to. I always try to make my albums balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I may talk about this on this topic. This topic may be talking about cancer or disease, or this topic might be talking about sex in my relationship. This topic may be talking about just bars. This topic might be talking about females. I don't know. Have you ever heard one of my albums?
Of course I have.
Okay,
I think you're one of the most respectable artists in the game. I just wanted to see your opinion about these things because
of course
I've heard it in a couple of songs. The one that you were promoting a couple months ago, I put it on blast a lot.
What song was I promoting a couple months ago?
I can't leave the chat right now. The one I off the older album, not like a single or anything, like your most recent album.
Okay.
But you were playing it like hardcore, like just pushing it, and it was
listen,
when you were on tour with Echo and Chris Webby and obviously Jaron Benton.
Yes. Well, listen, I am a black person. Okay, my mother is black, my father is Iranian, so my experience is that of a black person that grew up in Richmond, California. So my raps are going to reflect that. So I have to talk about the reality that I'm living in. So if somebody like yourself or anybody else feels like they don't identify with that, then I can't control that. I can't start rapping about.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
So that's what I'm saying. My question is, I'm answering the question is, you're asking me why is you feel like my content is too racially charged, if I'm not mistaken. That's what you're saying, right?
Well, I say you're mixed ethnicity like me. Okay. What do you think I am? Look at me in the face and what do you think I am? You say white?
I have no idea. I mean, I couldn't judge.
I couldn't say you. I couldn't say you're Middle Eastern. I couldn't say you're black. I couldn't say nothing.
I don't know. I don't know.
Right. Like
I don't know. I mean, everybody's perception is different. Some people look at me and Persian people look at me, they're like, oh, you're old Persian. And some people look at me like, oh, I just thought you was a light-skinned black dude. Like, I don't know. It's just everybody. So I can't, I don't know. Like, I don't know what you are. So, you know what I'm saying? But you can tell me, but I don't know. I mean, if you listen to my music, obviously you would know that I was black.
Right.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I relate to you for the fact that I get confused a lot for whatever. I mean, I'm Vietnamese Italian, straight up. Born in the USA.
That's dope.
Random. I'm Sicilian, raised by the Moors. You know what? It doesn't matter at that point because you're like, okay, well, I'm 1/4% black. I'm Vietnamese and whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit at that point.
Yeah.
I'm white because my face, my pigments. And I relate to your music when it's non-biased. I love your skill set.
But let me explain something to you. Nothing in the world is non-biased. Everything is a bias. You're biased. You have a bias. Everybody has a bias based on your life. You can't help it. Everything is a bias.
Like, you know that's partial because I love your music, but it doesn't relate to me. I love your skill set.
And that's fine.
You got look, I'm gonna go through the comments and shit later and say, oh, this cracker ass motherfucker, all this bullshit that I get.
Dude, and that's fine. Like, here's my thing, man. I've been doing this so long enough that as an artist, and this goes for all artists who are listening to this, there's no artist in the world that can please everybody. All you can do is try to please the artistic, creative desire in yourself. And some people will identify with it. Like right now, you might be like, yo, man, I just don't relate to your music. But you know what? You might relate to it 15 years from now. Be like, you know what? The space that I was in back then, I didn't get it, but now I get it. Or maybe you won't. I don't know. But I can't, as an artist, I can't worry about that. All I can do is do what I do. You know what I mean? I'm just, long as I'm being sincere to myself, then I'm doing my job as an artist. If I'm, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm rapping about whatever's going on in my heart, then I can go to sleep at night and be happy with that. You know what I mean? Whether you identify with it or whether you don't identify with it, I can't control that. I can only control the feelings that are in my heart. You know what I mean? And that's the way that I make music.
Hey, you the fucking man. And when you coming to Orlando again? Because I'll be there.
I mean, I've been to Orlando, twice last year, 3 times. So hopefully, man, when all this shit clears up, I'll be back, man.
Hey, On a side topic, I don't mean to be fucking with you because I'm not trying to troll. Like
No, bro, dude, I could talk about anything, man.
I'm gonna be right there when you're in the crowd, you know, doing the shit.
It's all love.
What you do. I'm right there. When you gonna be coming back here? Are you? Oh, actually, the question was, are you scared of this shit or no?
Am I scared of what?
The whole shit that's going on right now.
You talking about what exactly are you asking? Like I said, specific.
Okay, are you scared of the coronavirus? Are you scared of what's going on with the people?
No.
And what people do in look, okay. So you may be from where I'm from, and people do shitty things when they're in shitty positions, correct?
Uh-huh.
It's not necessarily their mistake, but they don't have no money, you know, like people do shitty things in shitty times.
Okay.
What are you more scared of, the coronavirus or the people whenever they don't get a check, they're out of work and everything else? Or are you scared of getting sick and your family getting sick?
I'm not afraid of any of them, but I am concerned with people's overall well-being, and I think that I'm more concerned about people's mental health, because in desperate times, like you said, people will do things they feel like they have no choice. But my personal opinion is I'm not as panicked about it, because I think that we are doing the necessary steps, and I don't think it's going to get that bad. But that's just the way I think. I don't think it's that bad. And you know, I've seen other crazy shit happen, and this is definitely unique. But I'm not panicked about it.
All right, well, that's all I gotta say, and just say, hey, fuck the shitty dudes who are fucking hating on me right now. Cause that shit.
All right, my brother. Hey man, you be well, my brother.
Hey, you too.
All right, man. Yeah, man, I like those kind of discussions, man. You know, you're always gonna have people who try to come on here and, you know, but for me, I mean, I could talk about anything, man. See, the thing is, when you're being sincere about what you do, there's nothing for you. There's nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? When you make sincere music, or you're just a sincere person, then there's nothing to trip off of. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go live with some people, see what people are up to. We're gonna go live with some people. Somebody wanted to go live. All right, we're gonna go live. Yo.
Turn my camera around. What's good, Lock?
What's going on, my dude? How you doing?
Doing well, man. First and foremost, man, I am a huge fan of you. I'm in Oklahoma City. I'm from Chicago originally.
Okay.
Yeah. You came out here, and it was shallow waters, but you still did your thing, man. You know. And
man, I only been out to Oklahoma once, but you know what? That was a fun show, though, man. It was a small, fun show. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people appreciate it, and that's what it's about, man. And
yeah, I was there. I was the guy with all the freckles. You probably didn't even remember me, man. But
I was a while ago. But that was like 2017.
Yeah. I was on to you since 2016, like a year before that.
That's what's up.
And man, I was telling everybody about you, because everybody was going crazy about Jordan Lucas around that time too. So I was like, Jordan Lucas is dope, but man, you got to hear this guy, man. He Persian, black. You know, I was raised Muslim as well.
Thank you. That's
you know,
up, man. Thank you.
You know, my mom converted like during 9/11 in Oklahoma.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah to you, man. And what's crazy, you know, I just had a couple questions, man, because actually with you, I study lyricism. You know, I'm a rapper myself.
Okay.
And I would like to know, when you are sitting down with your pen and pad, where do you start? Do you start with the actual do you start with the topic? Do you have a topic in mind, or do you go with the rhyme scheme of where you want to go, or is it both?
It just all depends, man. I don't have a specific strict way. It just often depends. Like, so I've talked about this before. So for me personally, I don't write anything down. You know what I'm saying? I don't write with a pen or paper or a phone or anything like that. I just kind of, a lot of times it'll start with a beat. You know what I mean? So I'll give you one example. So if I have a beat that I really like last night, my boy, producer, he sent me a beat last night. I was like, yo, this beat is fire. Like it was one of those beats where I automatically was inspired. You know what I mean? I heard the beat. I hopped in my car today and I just put it on, and the beat. So I was just kind of like, the first thing I was like, all right, do I already have a topic in mind? So if I don't have a topic already in mind, I'll either do one thing. I'll stop and think of a topic first, or if the beat dictates something to me, then I'll let the beat dictate it. So usually if it's a song that's just kind of more not specifically on a topic, I'll let the beat dictate what I'm going to do. So I'll listen to the beat and I'll just kind of just start like freestyling a pattern. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? I'll just start like, You know what I mean? I'll just start coming up with a flow. And then that'll be my basis. And then I'll just come up with the first line. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the first line is, I usually try to go, whatever my first, I tend to find out whatever my first, like I've been doing this long enough and I have enough confidence in myself. So usually whatever my first instinct is what I usually go with. I try not to overthink it. Because usually I'll like come up with a first line. I'll be like, that's not good enough. And I'll like spend like a whole 2 or 3 days trying to think of the right first line. I'll be like, you know what? And I end up doing the first line I had anyway. You know what I'm saying? So then I save myself the trouble and just try to build around whatever is that first instinct that I have. And I just follow that first instinct. And that usually kind of dictates and starts off the, that kind of like sets the tone for whatever the next thing is I'm going to do. So I usually kind of start with, if you know what I mean, with if the beat is there, I'll start off with the flow and then I'll start putting in the words. But it doesn't always work like that. You know what I mean? Like if the beat is one of those beats where the pattern is kind of weird, or the beat is like a little bit slower, or if it's like kind of like some trap shit or some double time shit, I usually start with the flow. If it's usually on some more linear kind of like hip hop boom bap shit, I usually try to think of the rhyme first. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more so like, you know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. You know what I mean? But if it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, hey, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll start playing with the flow probably.
Right. So would you say that the way that you come up, the formula that you use to make your music has changed in the past 10 years due to the fact that music has changed, like the way you make music?
Well, I'll tell you one thing that has changed with a lot of the music I've been working on lately. I've been coming up with the topics first. So I'll think of the topic like, yo, I want to talk about this. And then I'll, you know what I'm saying? I'll write the song based around the topic that I've already had. And I actually will start looking for the beats based on the topic I already have in my head.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? So so I like, for instance, I just wrote this song today. The title is called Second Amendment. You know what I'm saying? So I had this song where I wanted to write about the Second Amendment. I was like, okay, and I knew the approach that I wanted to take. So I had the idea of the song in my head. So now it's just a matter of time of finding the right beat. And then when I finally found the right beat, I was like, oh, boom. You know what I'm saying? Now I just need to plug in the information that I already was storing in my head. And I think a lot of that has to come with last year. Like I was saying before, I was on the road a lot. I was constantly on the road. So I didn't have a lot of time to record. So what I was doing was, instead of like writing or recording, I was just storage. I was putting all the topics that I wanted to talk about. I was just saving them in my head. Like, okay, I want to make a song about this. I want to make a song about that. So then by the time when I finally got off the road, I could be like, all right, I'm just looking for a beat. I need a beat that feels like this. I need a beat that feels like that. Or I'm going to make a beat that feels like this. So that's kind of the way I did it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a lot of information for me. I appreciate that, because me doing music and just studying this art, like I really, really Look up, and I know, and everybody in the comments saying that, you know, I didn't know you don't write or whatever, but I know you didn't write on paper because I make music too. So when I hear you say you don't use no pen, I think you're doing the Rain Man method, like Hove. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the verses in your mind, because I do the same thing, but I can tell people I don't write, but I'm right here. I live in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Same thing.
So I don't write on paper. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So everything that I can instantly feel, I can put down.
Exactly.
You know, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been having trouble, you know, saying, man, am I doing too much by sticking with topics? Or am I doing too much that now that they want to catch the simpler ear? Like, what should I do as an MC? You know, still stay to my true roots. You know, because I'm gonna make good music regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm focusing on, see, when I write bars, I focus on what sounds good. I focus on like how to say the words before I even have the words.
Okay.
You know, because I feel like nowadays that's more important than what you're actually saying, and that's the sad part about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so on top of that, I got another question for you, just real quick.
Okay.
What do you think about the third verse disappearing out of hip hop?
Oh, you're talking about because a lot of songs now don't have third verses.
No songs have 3 verses.
I wouldn't say no songs, but
but you know, most.
Yeah, well,
most of the songs.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, with popular music always tend to follow a formula of shorter songs. Like even if you go back to the Motown days, baby love, my baby love, like those songs were only like 2 minutes long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They were short because when you're making popular music, you want people to listen to it and they want to hear it again, so you could play it over and over again. So it's
right.
It's more formulaic in that sense. So that's always existed in music, and it's even existed in hip hop. And hip hop has become more popular music, so you're going to hear more shorter songs because they want you to listen to it, hear it, and go and replay it again. So, but when you listen to people's albums or you listen to people who are truly making, you know what I'm saying? You know, you might have, you know, a song that's, you know, one verse, you know what I'm saying? It's just one long verse. Or you might hear a song that has 2.5 verses, or you might hear a song like, you know what I'm saying? There's all type of ways to play with it. I think that's, you know, I don't think it's disappeared, but in popular music, shorter songs has always been around.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
It's really nothing new. It's always existed.
Right. Yeah, I was just talking about specifically with hip hop. You know, when you go back and listen to the greats in the early 2000s, because I'm 31. Mm-hmm. You know, I looked up to, you know, Luda when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I looked up to, you know, Eminem. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, you know, things like that. And I had to go back. I studied hip hop. You know, I had to study it before I dwelled in it. You know, mm-hmm. So Big Daddy Kane became one of my favorites, and Method Man. You know,
even when you go back in the day, when you go back to like the early 90s and late 80s, they were doing 4 verses. They were doing like 4 short verses. They would do like 8 bar. Their first verse might be like 8 bars or 4 bars. Then they'll come back and they'll do like 12 bars. Then they'll do 8 bars and they'll do another 8 bars at the end. So they were doing all kind of different stuff back in the day. You go back and listen to some of those Big Daddy Kane songs, some of those like Special Ed, Kid and Play. They were doing all different kind of weird formats. You know what I'm saying? So mm-hmm. You could do whatever you want to do, man. I mean, some people was doing 2-bar song, two verse songs back then, 3 verse. So you can, you know what I mean? You could do whatever, you know?
Okay. So G, one more for the controversial sake, because, you know, I like to have, how you feel about anyone that's not black saying nigga in their music?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree. I wouldn't listen to anybody. I wouldn't listen to anybody, or I wouldn't feel comfortable being around anybody who's not black saying nigga. That's just me.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. And the reason why I feel the same.
Yeah, I don't rock with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the reason why I feel the same is because I feel like right now, that's all we really got. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I think we got a lot more than that. But I understand.
I'm talking about.
I understand the sentiment that you mean.
Right. I mean, lyrically, You know what I'm saying? Like, as black people change their lives, you know, the Migos, you know, they might not be the greatest artists, whatever. They're good at what they do, but those are 3 black young men who's changed their families' lives for generations.
Yeah, but
I'm talking.
they got more. We got more than the N word.
Right. I feel that. No, we got.
But
Yeah, we got.
I understand what you're saying. Is basically, if other races, you don't want to, like, black people have taken something that was very negative, and basically, you know, it's just like it's like fucking you know, it's like you gave us the scraps. I mean, hip hop itself is the scraps. Like you know what I mean? Like the hip hop is created from the scraps. It's created from, you know, black and Latino people who had no resources in the Bronx. They didn't have any instruments, so they had to make music from other people's music. So they sampled the drum beats from other, you know what I mean? They just, you know what I mean, just looped the drum beats and started talking over it because they didn't, you know what I mean? They weren't given the same tools, and that's how hip hop was created. And it's the same thing with language and the N word. It's just like, you called us this, so we changed it, we flipped it, and we use it amongst ourselves, and now it's became popular culture. So I personally don't agree with it, and I don't think anybody, I mean, honestly, if you want to be all the way 100, even as black people, we shouldn't look at ourselves, and but it's the reality what it is. We use it, so I definitely damn sure don't think anybody else should be saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So can I spit something for you real quick?
No, we're not gonna do that, but we're gonna have a challenge coming up where I'm gonna let people spit. So come back with it.
Okay, I got you. I appreciate your time.
My brother, man. Much success to you.
Appreciate you.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that brother, man. He had a lot of good questions, man. I ain't mad at that. What time is it, y'all? It's a lot, man. All right, yeah. We're gonna have to get up off this. Get up off this live, man. We've been on here for a while. We're gonna get up off this, but I just wanted to tap in with y'all, say what's up, see what's good, and you know, hope y'all had a good time tonight. Oh, check my Instagram tomorrow. I'll be making a big announcement regarding my new song. So you know, peace and love to you guys, man. I really appreciate y'all. And you know, we're gonna be back doing this again tomorrow. I love you guys, man. Peace and love.